So today I'm going to be showing you how I make my maple bacon. Okay, maple bacon cupcakes. So to start off with, you need to make the candied bacon, which is just bacon and brown sugar. Are you right? You're right? No. Okay. The best bacon to use is streaky. You can use any bacon at all. I've tried it with like home brand bacon and it's been fine. But this just like looks better and tastes better, obviously, because it's more important. You're excited to make the cake, aren't you? We do the bacon first, man. It's the important part. No. The reason you have to do this part first is because there's candied bacon throughout the cake, so you need to candy the bacon.
Oh, make the cake first.
We can't, honey. Anyway, let's get started because he's getting impatient.
Make a cake.
Alright, we'll do cake. I've double wrapped a few of baking sheets in tin foil because it's really hard to get this sticky stuff off. So I just double wrap just in case, and I also spray them with cooking spray. So let's get straight into this. It's pretty easy. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is spray our tray. So I'm just using Coles brand canola oil spray. You can use whatever you have, just to grease it and try and prevent sticking. So this is what streaky bacon looks like. Jackson wants to help. So basically all you're going to do is put it in your brown sugar. Some people, oh my god, you're eating it. What's wrong with you?
I want it.
Oh my god. Alright then. No worries, mate. Anyway, as I was saying, some people do use dark brown sugar. You can use either. I don't really know what the difference would be, honestly, but yeah. So you just want to do this with all your bacons. Don't overcoat it. Just like rub it, shake it, chuck it on. So I'm just going to do that with the rest of these, and then I'll check back. Preheat my oven when I should have, but you need to have your oven preheated at 170 degrees. So there's 50, 60, 70, 170 degrees Celsius, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do. My oven's really like old and dirty, as you can see, but so I can't really put a bunch of stuff in there, like 2 trays like I want to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 1 tray at a time.
It's not dirty.
Yeah, it's dirty, Bubby. I'll put this big one in first. So I'm basically going to put them in. I might need to leave it in for a bit longer to preheat, but these will be in the oven for about 10 minutes. Then you need to turn them, and then you can put them in for another 5 to 10 minutes, just depending. These are quite big pieces, so they might take a little bit longer, but yeah, so we'll be back in a few. So it's been about 15 minutes, so 5 minutes to heat the oven, 10 minutes to cook it. So you don't...
Make a cake now.
1 minute, baby. Can you please be quiet?
No.
Okay. So you don't want it to look hella cooked. So this is kind of what you want it to look like. And then you want to turn it. And this liquid underneath it is so sticky. That's why you don't want to overdo it with the sugar, otherwise you'll have a lot of sticky liquid everywhere.
Why is it so sticky?
It's so sticky, Bubby. Alright, now we're going to put these back in the oven for 10 minutes and then I'll show you. This is what they look like done. So I've just put some...
Aww, he's kissing.
Yes, he's kissing me. So I've just put some baking paper on this and I'm going to transfer them. Quick tip, make sure you get it off the baking tray onto here as soon as you get out of the oven, otherwise it'll stick to here and it'll be hard to get off. Yes. Okay, so I kind of made a mistake. You do need to cook them a bit more than that. I left them out on here to cool down, and normally when they cool down they go hard. These didn't, they stayed sticky, so you do need to cook them until they're quite dark. So I just chucked them back in. So it's not too hard to fix, but yeah, I kind of made a mistake at the start of my video. Okay, I'm going to attempt to film the rest of this at Mima's house. She hasn't got the best lighting, so... And she's rustling. Anyway, we need 250 grams of butter. Also, I pre-softened this, so it's been sitting out for a while, so it's easier to beat. Next, we need. Stop, Mum.
Stop making me say it.
200 grams of caster sugar. Next, we need some brown sugar, about 50 grams, so about 4 tablespoons.
Oh, this can't like this. I'm joking.
What? You want to lick it?
I didn't say lick it. I said, have you finished?
I've got it on vlog, you licking. So.
I don't eat butter.
Alright,
I don't eat butter.
Alright, when it focuses. So now we've got the butter, caster sugar, and brown sugar, so we're going to beat it.
Plus, you want it?
It has no knob thing.
No, I said that. My hands are wet. Oh my god, why is it? What have you done to it?
Why don't you have a knob thing on there?
It fell off. I don't know where it went.
Now we need 4 eggs. Add them in one at a time and then beat between each egg. And probably try and make sure these are room temperature as well, otherwise your butter mixture will look curdled. But you just add flour to fix that really, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah. No. Oh my god. I'm trying to bake. I'm trying to bake. Fuck. Mum! Now we need to add 1 cup of self-raising flour, 3 tablespoons of milk, and a little bit of vanilla. I don't know how much.
Put this away.
I'm just gonna guess.
In my cupboard.
This is vanilla I use.
What is wrong with us tonight? What is wrong?
Okay, so this is what the mixture looks like. So we need
Why
to.
is that so sloppy there?
I just haven't mixed it good. Anyway, we need to add roughly about 4 rashers, maybe even 6 rashers of bacon. And I've already cut this up, the candied bacon that we have made earlier. So, wow, alright. Anyway, I'm going to just cut it up smaller. Cupcake liners, I'm using these silver ones, if it focuses. There we go. I'm using these silver ones. Look how dirty.
No, these are clean. These are my Yorkshire pudding tins.
Anyway, I use these silver ones because I think they look good with the maple bacon cupcakes. So yeah, we're just going to fill these up. You have to preheat the oven to 170 degrees. Well, Mima's oven's a lot cleaner than mine. Alright, so now that we've got our cupcakes done, we need to work on the frosting. So this is just a simple buttercream. So you just need butter. I'm using 500 grams. You can totally half it if you think that's too much. I ended up making 20 cupcakes, so I like to make a bit more and make sure I have enough than not enough. Misty, you ain't the star of this show, woman. Then I always do 1 kilo of icing sugar to 500 grams of butter. So you just half both of those if you don't want this much. And then you really want a good quality maple syrup because it's a pretty big flavour in the frosting. So I got this one from Coles, or no, Woolies, sorry, I got this one from Woolies. What else was I going to say? Anyway, that's what I was going to say. This is just like a simple buttercream. The only thing you need to do is, instead of using milk, you replace the milk with the syrup. So if you just look up a simple buttercream recipe, you can decide on how much you want. I'll probably be using just as much until it tastes how I want it, so probably a few tablespoons or something. But yeah. I've had my butter softening, so it's been out overnight. It might be easier if you cut this into cubes to beat, but you basically just want to beat it until it goes like a pale yellow colour. So I think it's normally about 4 to 5 minutes, so I'm just going to beat that now quickly. Alright, I'm just scrape down the sides, and then I'm going to add, you got to add your icing sugar a little bit at a time, so I'm going to do that now. This is where at the moment. It's not fully mixed in, but we do need to add some liquid. So I'm going to start adding some maple syrup now. Alright, I'm just going to eyeball it. Normally you do like a few tablespoons of milk, so I'll just do a few dashes. Whoop. I'm just going to add a little dash of milk because it's quite thick. Alright, so for piping, I'm just using a reusable piping bag, and I don't know what this is called. Hopefully it focuses.
Is it called an icing tip?
No, they have different names, you widow.
That one's called Star One.
I don't know, it's hard to tell. There we go, this one. Alright, I'm gonna give this a taste. It's really good. So that is all I have today, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you for my next one, guys. Bye.